I did it, guys. I booked a vacation. Oh yes, I am going to Italy with one of my besties, which means I can finally set up my travel journal. And I thought it would be cool to do it with you guys. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Just for context, the last time I went on a vacation was, I think, over 10 years ago. I was with my parents, my brother, and my sister. It was not a fun holiday because we got into a little argument, and that was the last vacation I went on. And in the meantime, in those 10 years, I did not go on a holiday with friends. I mean, I went out for like a day, maybe a weekend, but it was never really a vacay. And now we're going to Rome, Italy. What? Okay, that was a really high, excuse me for your ears. But yeah, we're going to Italy and we're gonna set up this travel journal, which I bought last year. You guys already saw that in a haul video. But I waited all this time to finally use it because my goal for this year is to go on 4 holidays for at least 1 week per holiday. That is my goal because I am turning 35 this year, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna stay inside for the rest of my life. That was never the plan. So yeah, now I have a goal of 4 short holidays per year. Every quarter I'm out of the country, and that's my goal. So that is why I bought this travel journal, because I love traveling. And also I've already had like 5 panic attacks. And I know that if I get a panic attack during my holiday, being able to write it out at night is going to help me chill. Okay? Chill, daddy, chill. So you've already seen this travel journal like 1,000 times because it was really going off on YouTube when they released this. But I've got the original Traveler's Train, Traveler's Company, passport size travel journal. Jeez Louise, it's a name. And this comes with the basic insert with this really nice creamy colored paper, which I think I'm gonna take out. But yeah, this is gonna be the journal that I'll be traveling with to Italy and every other place that I'm going this year. And yes, I am that nerd who will carry around her journal in the dust bag, because that is who I am. I like to keep my stuff as pristine as possible. It's not gonna last that long, I already know, because you know, when you travel, things bump and get scratched. But you know, if I can make this last and make it look pretty for as long as possible, I will try. I definitely will. So this is the journal. Of course, I have some accessories. This came with it. I already bought this because I know that if I find something like a receipt or some picture that I want to stick in, I can have these double sticky tapes with me. Why is my camera flipping out? Anyway, these are double stickies because I don't want to travel with like liquid glue or my lime roller that you've seen a lot, like this one. This is a lint roller, I think. I always have this one when I do my collages, but I don't want to bring this when I travel. So I thought these double glue stickers would be better because they're also quite flat, so they won't take up too much space. So that is number 2. So we have le journal. Don't know where that French accent came from, but we have the journal, the sticky glue, the sticky sticks. And I also stocked up on passport size notebooks. I have 2 dot grids and I have 1 craft paper one because I love craft paper. I love how it makes your journals look a little bit more vintagey and just a little bit softer than white paper. So we've got that. I have these connecting rubber bands because I didn't realize you needed these bands to put in multiple books. So I ordered these later, but I'm very happy that I bought them. And I have this zipper case, which I saw a lot of people use. At first I was like, isn't that too extra? But now I understand that it's really handy to like save some cards or money or important things that you really want to zip up and use in your journal. And then this last one is a craft, what's it called? Paper folder, because I do tend to save like receipts or pieces of paper, and I don't want to put them in my jacket pockets. So I can just safely store them in here and make sure that I can stick them in my journal later with these little stickety double stick tapes. So that is what I have to work with. And let's see how I can set this up. I'm not just gonna be setting it up decorating wise. I also want to set up the pages because I want to do some pre-planning because my anxiety is like at an all-time high. My usual self is not anxious at all, but I think it's because I've never been out of the country by myself with a friend, and I haven't been on a holiday for 10 years. So it's like the great unknown out there. But I also know that once I'm in it to win it, like the anxiety will go away. This is just pre-holiday jitters. Am I the only one who feels like this? Please let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out how I can set this up, and not just decorating, but actual like packing lists and stuff. And I'll show you what or how I did it. I almost forgot that I got this charm. ASMR, baby. Anyway, I forgot I got this charm, and my inner 5-year-old wants to keep it at home so that it stays pretty. But my 34-year-old is like, girl, you have to use the things that you bought because otherwise you'll never be able to enjoy them. So I have to figure out how I'll put this on here because it's meant to be put on the string, right? So let's figure that out. Like, I've never had a traveler's company passport before, so I am just very I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, so I made it happen. I put the charm on. I currently have this little elastic on a little bit looser because I'm still figuring out my game plan for the setup when it comes to the inserts, but I think I figured out how I want to do it. I took out this special edition, and I think the first thing I'm gonna put in this traveler's notebook is this the plastic insert, and then we're gonna go with the craft folder. And then I'm gonna add 2 of the dot grid notebooks, and that'll be my setup. So when I'll open it, you'll have this plastic zip pouch on one side, and on the other we'll have just the insert. After that, we get the craft folder for little knickknacks and pieces of paper, and then we'll have the 2 journals. So the reason I am choosing to put the plastic zipper pouch first is because I think it will protect the craft paper folder and the books from staining, because this is dyed leather and you can definitely see it could, you know, stain. Like, my hands are already getting a little black, and I don't want that on my craft folder or these beautiful paper inserts. So plastic is also very easy to clean, so I'm gonna use this one first, and I'm gonna put it in to see how I feel like it, or how it feels. Yeah. Okay, I think I did it, and I don't have too much overflow. Like, it definitely just fits within the cover, and I'm very happy with that. So these are the 2 books in the middle. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And then on the sides we have the craft paper folder and the plastic zipper pouch. And I did not realize that this one also has 1 big pocket and then 2 small pockets. What? I didn't realize. That's like a good surprise, really. So now it is time to set up the actual books. And I think, oh, it actually has a print in it? What? So cute. I didn't realize. What? Oh, that is very adorable. See, I'm learning as I go. Maybe I put it in upside down. Yeah, because this is like... What? Okay, I have to figure this out, guys. Alright, so this is it. I think this is supposed to be in front, right? So I got that figured out now. I see a lot of people decorating the covers of these inserts. I'm not going to do that yet, especially not for the second one because I have a plan. So the first insert, I want to make my base. So here I want to put in all of my basic information for if this book gets lost. I want people to know where to email me. I want people to have like emergency numbers because I have a lot of allergies, okay? So I need to write down a list with all of my allergies and stuff. So this first booklet needs to be like base information that people need to know if they ever find me chopped up in a freezer. That sounds very morbid, but I have watched too many true crime documentaries to not make sure that I leave breadcrumbs everywhere. Yes, the anxiety. So just to set this up, I am gonna take it out and I'm gonna create a layout for this basic book. The other insert that is still in here is going to be the actual travel journal or travel insert because I want to really record what we've been doing in Italy. So things that I'm thinking about is putting my flight numbers in here because my bestie Genevieve, she sent me a screenshot of our airplane tickets so I can make that smaller in Photoshop, print it out and stick it in here, and just really start by creating a little intro to the trip. And then obviously I'm not gonna fill in every piece of paper before I get there. So when I'm in Italy, I will actually have some paper to write in, to journal in, to stick in little keepsakes and whatnot. And that is why the second book is a little less important right now because I'm keeping that for in Italy mostly. Okay, so let's start with the basic book. Something I like to do is to use a pencil to create like a little bit of a layout so that I don't forget what I wanted to do. So I want to start off with my contact info. Then what is very important to me are my allergies, because I have deadly allergies. For example, I have the birch pollen syndrome. It is pretty rare, but it means I'm allergic to the birch tree and all the fruits that belong to it. So if I were to eat an apple, like a raw apple, I could choke up and die. Peanuts, nuts allergies. I also have a few allergies for antibiotics. So yeah, I do really need to put in some medical information for, you know, emergency moments so that people can actually find what not to give me. Because, you know, if you're also allergic to antibiotics, that can be dangerous as well, even though antibiotics are seen as something that's, you know, safe because it'll help you. It won't help me. So yeah, that's a little tough. So I'm gonna fill in this little overview and then we're gonna actually fill it in with stickers and information. All right, so I have my two inserts here. I want to keep it very practical. My travel journal is not just to make it look cutesy and stuff and to use all my stickers, but it also really is for journaling, keeping my cool by, you know, writing out how my day was. But I also want to make it very easy for myself to always have the most important information at hand, like I said, for emergencies or whatever. And that is why I wanted to create one book where all of the basics are in. And if I have this one, I can just insert it in any passport size cover that I have. And I don't have to constantly copy everything, because first I was like, well, let's make one insert per trip. But then every trip I'd have to copy my contact info, my emergency information, my allergy stuff, my packing list. And I was like, why not make one book for all of those basics and then use another one for the actual trip per country or per city. So this one is going to be for Italy. And this is going to be my basic book. And you may notice that I'm taking this travel journaling thing a little more practical than the most people here on YouTube because they're more busy with decorating and really the journaling part. But this is really also for my sanity. So I have my contact info here. I have my allergies on this page, my medical information. I learned yesterday that in the Netherlands, you can get a handout of all of your medical information. You can just stick it into your journal because they print it out for you. I was like, ooh, that is nice. I can just stick it in here and we're done. A packing list of things that I always want to bring, like my basics. Then I have my prep list, like things I need to do in the house, like throwing out the garbage bag, emptying the fridge, making sure my parents have the key to my house, my plants are watered, like that kind of stuff. Those are things you always have to go through when you go on a trip. And knowing myself, I like having a list that I can just cross off. So that's why I have a prep list in here. A bucket list of things I want to try or go to, like countries or cities. I have takeaways, so everything I learn on a trip, like what is easier to bring, like a duffel bag or a backpack, or how do I store my laptop. Those are things that are maybe like obvious to you, but for me, as a first time part-time digital nomad traveler person, it is all like news to me. And I also made like a little page for contacts. So if I meet new people and make new friends, I love learning or getting to know new people when I'm in a new place. So if I want to write down like an email address or like a name or a number or whatever, like a social media handle, I can do that here. And then I have some empty pages because I have no idea what else I'm gonna need. And I also don't want to like build this and create all kinds of spreads that I don't need. I'm just gonna learn as I go. But these are my first main pages. And this is going to be my basic information insert that'll go with me on every trip. And then this one is the one for Italy. This is completely empty, but I thought it would be cool to print out like flight details that my friend screenshotted for me that I can just print out and put on the first page. Then like hotel details and make like a little review page. So we're gonna put on like a hotel page, review. I requested a hotel room with a bath because, you know, I don't have a bathtub, but I want one on a holiday. So yeah, hotel, maybe do like restaurants. And then a next one could be like places we have been. So like if we go to a restaurant or like a museum, I can write down where we were. I can write down what I thought about it or the address, like really like specific things. So if I ever go back, I can just check where I was and if I want to go there again. So yeah, let me just check real quick. We've got flight, hotel review. We've got restaurants because I like to eat. We've got places like museums. How do you call that? Theme parks and stuff. I can put that here. And then I don't know what this is gonna be, but I'm gonna keep this open. The rest of it is gonna be blank paged anyway because I need room to journal and stick things in. Like I said, maybe a receipt or a Metro card. I want to stick it in, date it, and keep on writing. That's my goal. So yeah, my inner 5-year-old is yelling. How cute is this? Oh my god, it's so adorable. Yeah, I can see why people who love to journal and collage and stick things in their journals love this a lot because they're so thin. They're very, very thin. I love it. So I'm gonna stick this in my insert. Yay! Because I now have room for that. Yay, look at that. Wow. Oh, wait. Wow. Yeah, I love it. This is gonna make it so easy to, when I'm at a restaurant and I get like, I don't know, a tea bag and I'm like, oh, it's so cute, let me stick it in. I can just take this out, stick it in, and journaled just right there on the spot. So yeah, I hope you liked seeing me set up my first traveler's journal for actual travel. As you may have noticed, my intake or my take on it is very practical because I want to take care of my mental health, which is why I journal in the first place. I also want to be practical and create something that I can pull out later. So let's say it's now 2023. Let's say in 2025, I want to go back to Rome. I can pull out this journal and be like, hey, what was the address of that restaurant again? Shall we go there again? Great. Let's book a hotel near the restaurant. That's how I want to use my travel journal, not just to decorate and remember things, but to actually make it useful for future trips. So that's why I wanted to show you how I'm creating my layout. And when I've actually made it, because I've been in Rome, I will take it out and show you my flip through so that we can both check if this was a good practical idea. And if it is, you can use my ideas for yourself. And if you have any travel journal tips for me, please let me know because I'm new to this. And I want to do as well as I can. And all your tips are very much welcome because other people also read the comment section. So you might not just be helping me, but also other people. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, and watch another one because I made a lot of journaling videos. So I love you. See you in the next one. Ta-cha!